CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
We all know that Sri Muthuswami Dikshidhar composed the Note to Swaras, which are about 30 in number, a very unique compilation, I would say, based on the Western C major scale. But have you ever wondered what actually inspired him to compose these wonderful pieces? While the Dikshidhar family actually lived in Manali, they were under the patronage actually of the Zamindar Muthu Krishna Mudaliyar and his son Venkata Krishna Mudaliyar, who was also known as Chinnaswamy Mudaliyar. The Zamindars were actually closely connected with the East India Company, and they served there as their dubash and were called in that capacity to Fort St. George, the seat of the company in South India. Now, these zamindars were also actually great connoisseurs of art, and so the company often invited them to listen to the European airs played by the Irish band, which also played the Celtic marching tunes, the lilting melodies on drums, bagpipes, flutes, and so on. And while these zamindars actually went to hear this band play, they also took with them, along with them, Sri Muthuswami Dikshidhar and his brother Baluswami Dikshidhar. And that's how the two Dikshidhar brothers actually got familiar with Western music. And it is said that by the suggestion of Colonel Brown, who was serving the East India Company, Muthuswami Dikshidhar actually composed these songs actually were based on the Western tune, but the text of these compositions were in Sanskrit. The collection was called as the Note Swara Sahityam. In Tamil, for note, we generally colloquially say note, so that's how this name, Note Swara Sahityam, came into being. And if you look at this compositions, they are very, very unique in the sense that, unlike a usual composition which has got a Pallavi, Anupallavi, and Charanam, these are actually a continuous whole, very, very small compositions of about maximum 4 lines they have. That's all it is there. And it forms a unique genre. Like, for example, if you look at the compositions of Pancharatnam of Sri Tyagaraja, they form a unique genre by themselves. Like that, these are also very, very unique and unparalleled in our Carnatic music system itself. And also we see that though we call these as the having the basis of Shankarabharanam, I wouldn't actually say that it is akin to Shankarabharanam because of the fact that there are no gamakas in these and they are all plain notes, rendered as plain notes without the gamakas. So we could say that roughly they are parallel, or they are composed in the C major scale. And Dikshidhar has also covered a vast number of deities through these compositions. And that is another important point to note. For example, in these 30 notes for us, one is on Ganesha, 2 are on Saraswati. Then on Shiva, he has composed 11 such compositions. On Vishnu, 5 of them. On Devi, 10 such notuswaras. Then on Muruga, 4, Ramar, 6, and Anjaneya, 1. If we look at the Tala, they are basically in the Tishra Eka or the Chatusra Eka. And the Tishra Nade is also very, very popular, like we see in compositions like Shakti Sahita Ganapatim Shankaradi Sevitam Virakta Sakala Munivara Suraraja Vinuta Guru Guham. Like this, there are compositions. Or Rama Janardana Ravana Mardana Ramanuja Graja Raja Vibho Pamara Mochana Pankaja Lochana Makta Jana Priya Palaya Mam. Or Shabale Meenakshi Sundareshwara Sakshi Shankari Guru Guha Samudbhave Shiveva, where you saw that all of them operate mainly on the plain kind of swaras. And then through these compositions, we could say that he has really displayed his mastery in synthesizing two music cultures, the Western and the Indian culture. And he has also employed the concept of worshipping different deities through composing on different deities in these 30 notuswaras. and also choice of Sanskrit, which is a very, very beautiful language for communication. And we see that the Oriental Music in Staff Notation, which was published by Sri A.M. Chinnasamy Mudaliyar, these songs have been published in that particular book in the year 1893, which is about 60 years after the passing away of Dikshidhar in 1836. We also see there is a mention of these Notuswaras in the monumental work of Sri Subbarama Dikshidhar in his work, the Sangeetha Sampradaya Pradarshini. Thus, we see that the compositions of Dikshidhar, that is the Notuswaras, are a unique and unparalleled creation.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.